The city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey, I know that's two different songs, but still, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Same person. The city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey. Let's turn the brightness up. Okay. All right, the lighting cool. It's plenty light in this bitch. It's plenty light in this bitch. Disobey everything. You feel me? What's going on in the world? What's going on? Beautiful people. The city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey. Hey. Fuck. Ugh. City is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey. I don't really have nothing to talk about, to be real. It's always good to just go live, though. You feel me? Gotta stay in the algorithm. Gotta stay in the circle. You feel me? I don't know why that shit was funny to me. Anyway, man, what's going on, people? What's up? What's the dealio? How come people don't say that no more? What's the dealio? what's the dealio? I'm about to start saying that shit. I'm about to bring that back. What's the dealio? Just like Kai Cenat bringing back Rockaware, nigga. What's the dealio? I'm gonna bring back Fubu, nigga. I'm gonna bring back Fubu. Tommy Hilfiger been in your what he say? Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been in collection. Facts. Fubu was the shit, bro. I had like 2 or 3 Fubu shirts as a kid. Fubu was the shit. Good quality shirts, good quality clothing, and all that. Shout out Fubu, nigga, or Bufu. If you like me and your favorite movie is How High, Bufu, shout out Bufu. Maybe we need to bring Bufu. Nigga, maybe we need to just create Bufu. Bufu, buy us? Fuck you. Facts. We gonna get Bufu. I'm gonna see if I can find some Bufu clothing. I guarantee somebody to make some Bufu clothing. Guarantee somebody to make some Bufu clothing for sure, for sure. Somebody's high ass just like me saw the movie How High and saw the little Asian dude rocking the Bufu. It was like, you know what? Nigga, let's create some Bufu. By us, fuck you. I love that movie, cuz. I don't know what How High 2 was. I don't know what that was about. That was just terrible. I don't even know what that was about. How High 2 is just all the way terrible. That was a terrible ass movie. That was a terrible ass movie. And it didn't even make sense for real. Cause you got DC Young Fly who's in the movie. His acting and shit at the time wasn't where it's at right now. He smoked weed. But then you got Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty can't get no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. Then you got Lil Yachty. He don't even smoke weed. So why the fuck is he in a movie called How High about weed? A movie about dro. And the nigga don't even smoke weed. It's the dumbest movie ever. I hate it. How High too. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, man, what's going on? I don't got my laptop. My laptop is right there. I just don't know if I want to grab it. Should I grab it? Should I grab the laptop? I can look up topics and shit to talk about. But the whole thing is with the laptop, I have to get up and get the laptop. I don't want to get up and get the laptop. That's the thing, cat. But the city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey, West. As you can see, I low key for real forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what the name of the stream was. I even forgot what the thumbnail was. But I remembered. Shout out Kendrick, man. Shout out Kendrick. Shout out the King of the West Coast, man. It's official. I mean, to me, it was official. To me, Kendrick was the King of the West after the. I want to say to after To Pimp a Butterfly. I think I gave Kendrick like the crown of King of the West Coast. But I can even say after Good Kid, Mad City, he was like, nah, I say Good Kid, Mad City. Kendrick was like the Prince of the West. Like he had it, but not all the way there yet, because we need to see what his second album was gonna do. So I'll say after the Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick had the West Coast for sure, had the crown of the West Coast. Kendrick been the king of the West well over 10 years, for sure, for sure. Shout out Kendrick, man. But then that makes me think, right? Like Kendrick, I give Kendrick the crown of the West Coast for sure, right? Who's the king of the East Coast? Like who's the king of the East Coast? Who's the king of the South? Right? Like Ti will say he's the king of the South. Well, he did, but I'm talking about for like the new, like in the past 10 years. In the past 10 years, who can really claim king of these coasts and regions? Like I say, the West Coast ain't no debating, bro. Kendrick is king of the West. But in the last 10 years, who's the king of the East Coast? Like for real, we can't say Nas, we can't say Biggie, we can't say it ain't Biggie ain't been the king of the East Coast since the '90s, nigga. Fucking you, we can't say Jay. I want to know in the last 10 years, from 2014 to 2024, who has been the king of the East Coast? Who's the king of the South? Me personally, I'll give J. Cole the king of the South. Like who from the South is putting up numbers like J. Cole? See, that's why I gotta no now I gotta grab my laptop, cause now I gotta grab my laptop. Now I got to. Now I gotta grab the laptop, cause now I'm interested, my nigga. Who from the South? Who from the South is outselling J. Cole? Because if nobody from the South is outselling J. Cole in the last 10 years, I'm giving J. Cole the crown of King of the South. Although a lot of people don't think he is a South nigga, he is a Southern nigga. Let's see. In the last 10 years, who is the king of the South? Who's the king of the East Coast? Like these things we have to know. Let's see. I don't even know what I can put. Like what can I type in to actually look this up? Let's see. J. Cole. J. Cole album sales in the last 10 years? Will we do albums? It'll have to be albums, right? Okay, J. Cole album sales. No, we just say album sales. I was gonna put last 10 years, but we just put album sales. Let's see. I don't want the discography. Alright, let's see. Ranked by sales and streams. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. J. Cole's albums by streams and sales. Okay. How many is six? How many albums J. Cole got? He got 6 albums. Okay, alright for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, number 6, the off season wasn't the off season at all. I don't know why they named that was the. How much did he sell though? I don't give a fuck about none of that. It doesn't even tell me how much it sold. Oh, it was in the top 10. Oh, 250,000. Okay. The off season 250,000. Okay, the sideline. How much did the sideline story do? Doesn't even give me the numbers. Nah, man, we can't do this. I need the numbers. Man. Let's see. Highest selling Southern rapper. Let's see. Wait, what? No. But that's not the last 10 years though. But that's all time. Oh wow, that's crazy. So I type in the highest selling Southern rapper, and this shit says Ludacris. Ludacris is the highest selling Southern rapper solo artist of all time, with over 17 million units sold in the United States and 24 million records sold worldwide. Ludacris has won the Screen Actors Guild, Critics' Choice, MTV, Grammy Award, all that other shit. But Ludacris is the highest selling Southern hip hop artist? I said Southerner. That's crazy. I would have thought that. Wow. That's wild to me. I'm not gonna lie. That really fucked me up right now. That really fucked me up. I was not expecting that. Highest selling rappers of all time. Oh, I do want to see that. But Ludacris, that's crazy as fuck to me. So out of all the rappers that have ever came out the South, Ludacris of all people, who I mean he was raised in Atlanta, but technically that nigga from Chicago. That's wild to me. I never would have expected that at all. At all. Let's see who's the highest. The 16. These are the 16 rappers who've had sold the most albums of all time. Of course, fucking Eminem would be right there. Eminem is the best selling rapper of all time. That's not wild, but that's kind of like still crazy. All right, why is this shit here? Yeah, that shit out of here. All right, 16. This is the 16 highest selling rappers of all time. Number 16 is fucking LL Cool J. That is talk about wild. The highest, the six, the 16 highest selling rappers of all time. Number 16 is LL Cool J. How the fuck is that possible? How? Out of all the rappers we've had since the fucking 80s, LL Cool J is number 16 of highest selling rappers of all time with 12.5 million albums sold. What the fuck? When was this made? When was this article created? Just last year. Oh, that is wild. Okay, that's wild. LL Cool J was one of the first rappers ever to achieve mainstream success. Alright, yeah. He's since released 12 studio albums. Oh man, I thought it was gonna give me like what album really fucked it up. But oh wait, okay, so he's tied. Okay, this should have told me that. So tied for number 16 is LL Cool J and Nas. And they both sold 12.5 million. Oh, okay, hold up. That's weird the way it did that. Okay, so it's giving me 16. 16, but three people tied for 16. It's LL Cool J, Nas, and Snoop Dogg. Which is crazy as fuck to me because Snoop Dogg has never been nominated for a Grammy. That's wild as hell to me. That's wild as hell. That's crazy. Okay. Number 13, Ludacris with 13.5 million. DMX at 12 with 14 million. Okay, that makes sense. Number 11 is 50 Cent with 15.5 million. Number 10 is Notorious B.I.G. with 21 million. That's crazy. So Biggie can still be in the conversation of king of hip hop, even though he's been gone for so long. This nigga, this is the highest selling rappers of all time, and the Notorious B.I.G. is number 10 with 21 million. He's in the top 10. And number 9 is Nelly. Why that does not surprise me at all with 23 million. This nigga Nelly's in the top 10 for highest selling rappers of all time. That's wild. Number 9 is Outkast with 23 million. So wouldn't that be a tie? Y'all niggas tied the other 16. Alright, that's weird. Number 9 is Outkast. Number 9. So there is a tie. Beastie Boys? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hip hop? What are we doing? How the fuck is LL Cool J in the Beastie Boys on the 16 highest selling rappers list of all time? Do you know how many rappers have been out in the since the fucking 80s? That is wild. That makes me want to listen to the album. Their debut album, License to Ill. I low key want to hear it. They sold 10 million copies. That's nasty work. Number 6 is Lil Wayne with 25 million. Okay. I'm not. Oh no, number 6. I thought it said number 5. Number 9. Now how the fuck does it go from 9 to 6? Okay, that's weird. Number 5 is Kanye West, 27.5 million. Now we in the top 5. The top 5 highest selling rappers of all time. Kanye West is at number 5 with 27.5 million. Drake is number 4 with 33.5 million. Oh damn. He sold an incredible 188 million singles. What the fuck? Drake is also the most successful artist in music history in terms of digital sales. To date, he has sold an incredible 188 million singles. And this was last year. I think this nigga did like a billion now or some shit. Shout out to the 69 guy. Number 4 is Jay-Z with 33.5 million. So Jay-Z and Drake were tied last year. Let's see. Number 2, Tupac with 36.5 million. See, this is what I'm saying. Biggie and Tupac are still in the top 10 of the highest selling rappers of all time. So like when people be like, oh man, you can't say Tupac or you can't say Biggie for king or the greatest of all time. You can't say that shit because these niggas is still doing numbers. These niggas is still doing better numbers than artists today. Biggie and Tupac are still in the top 10 of highest selling rappers of all time. 30 that shit is crazy. Tupac is number 2 with 36.5 million. So who's number 1? Eminem. That's wild. Eminem is the highest selling rapper of all time. The number 1 was 61.5 million. That is nasty work. Ew, that's nasty work. That smell nasty. Wow, in 1996, Eminem only managed to sell 1,000 copies of his first studio album, Infinity. You know what the fuck I mean. Don't judge me. I smoked like 2.5 joints before I came up here. Don't judge me. That shit was all in my. I was about to say that. Never mind. Why are you like? You got your face. All right, go ahead, bro. I ain't tripping. My dog, man. This little nigga is like clingy as hell. All right. Yeah, but see, I initially came on here to see who's the highest selling Southern rapper of all time. Found out it was Ludacris, which is fucking wild to me. That's wild as hell to me. Ludacris is the highest selling Southern rapper of all time. I would never get over that. Like, I would never get over that. It's not surprising because Ludacris, when Ludacris came into the game, that nigga took over hip hop. Like, that nigga took over hip hop. But it's just wild to me, out of all the great Southern hip hop artists we've ever had, it's crazy to think that Ludacris. Well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. That does. I just thought about it. Ludacris can't be the highest selling Southern rapper of all time, although it says it on Google. It says it on Google. But when I just looked at the top 16 highest selling rappers list, Lil Wayne was like number 4. Ludacris was like number 15 or some shit. It dies. Sub, bruh. Really, it dies. Uh, I don't really know what you mean, but shout out to you, my guy. But that's crazy as fuck to me. That's crazy. Lil Wayne should technically be the highest selling if he's on the list. I don't know. That's weird. All right, let's see. Highest selling. Let's see the East Coast rapper of all time. Oh, damn, it doesn't even give you that. Top 10 greatest East Coast rappers of all time. Nah, man, I want to see numbers. I don't want to. I need to see numbers. Let's see. Nah, I need numbers, man. I need numbers. How come it won't give me that? Damn, how come it's not giving me that? I don't care about most popular. I need numbers. How is Nas the most popular East Coast rapper? See, that's why these lists sometimes, bro, you can't go off these lists. These lists be bullshit. That makes no sense. Ain't no way in hell Nas is the most popular East Coast rapper. There's no way in hell. When you got niggas like 50 Cent, LL Cool J, Jay Z, there's no way in hell, bro. Shout out to Nas. Ain't no disrespect to Nas at all. No disrespect. But nigga, come on. Really? Fuck out of here, dog. Pusha T. Pusha T's not even an East Coast rapper. What the fuck? See, that's what I be saying about these lists, bro. These lists, these lists is all fucking opinionated. Like, it's not like a. The only way to really come up with a real actual list, you would have to take a fucking like a actual. I don't know. You would have to literally talk to every hip hop fan in the world to really get like a real list for certain shit. Because ain't no way in hell I'm looking at a list for popular East Coast rappers and they got Pusha T on the list. Nigga, Pusha T is from the VA. Virginia is technically the South, nigga. The fuck out of here. But then you got people out there who think Florida is the East Coast. There's no. Florida's not the East Coast. I hate that people think that shit and it pisses me off. Florida is not the East Coast. It's the fucking South. You go to Florida, they gonna say we ain't the East Coast. We're the South, nigga. We're Florida. We're at the bottom of the map. I hate that people think that the Florida is part of the East Coast. It irritates the shit out of me. And the only people that really think that are East Coast people. Like, I don't know why y'all want to claim Florida so tough, my nigga. Like, I wouldn't want to claim Florida. Even if I was from Florida, I would look the fuck out of here, man. No disrespect to Florida, but fuck Florida. It's too hot. It's sticky. Y'all niggas got alligators and shit. Y'all niggas got little mini dinosaurs. Little mini big ass dinosaurs. Just walking around that shit. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck. Fuck Florida. I don't want to be out there with no damn alligators. I got a little Chihuahua puppy. I can't walk a Chihuahua in Florida, cuz it's all hot and musty and shit down there. Fucking young crazy niggas just shooting everything, long ass wicks and shit hanging out there. Fuck out of here, man. I ain't fucking with Florida. I would go though. I would go. 'Cause Florida. I hear Florida got some good ass seafood. I just got into seafood recently this year, and I ain't gonna lie. It's alright. It's not like it's not like a hype. Like people made it seem like seafood was like the greatest shit in the world. It's not really all that good. It's cool. It's alright. I see why people like it, but I don't see why people make a big deal about it. Seafood is it's alright. And maybe that's just because I live on the West Coast. If I live in the South, maybe like I don't know who got good seafood in the South. Let's see. Shit, I would say it's out of Florida or Louisiana. Matter of fact, yeah, let's see. And I need to see the South. In the Southeast, ain't no such. I mean, there is a such thing as Southeast. But that just goes back to my point of people making it seem like the South is part of the East Coast. Like the South is the South. There's no part of the South that is considered East Coast at all. Of course, it wouldn't give me that. I really want to know who has the best seafood. Mississippi. It says Mississippi. Does Mississippi got good seafood? I would never want to go to Mississippi. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's like no reason for me to be in Mississippi. Yeah, like what is the purpose of being in Mississippi? Like what the fuck is in Mississippi? Like for real. Granted, I will still go to these places just because it's nice to see different shit. But what's really out there though? You get me? Like what's really truly in Mississippi where people be like, damn, I gotta go to Mississippi. Although I know some people that live in Mississippi and they moved out there, got big ass land and all that shit. So it's like for cheap. So I understand it. But I also just be like, nigga, it's Mississippi, kid. Like honestly. Anyway, I'm trying to find something to talk about. I'm just rambling. That's mostly what I do anyway. That's mostly what a nigga do anyway. So let me see. Let me see what's going on in the world, man. Besides, Rick Ross getting punched on, Drake doing. Did y'all see this nigga Drake with the Hello Kitty fingernail? That. Never mind. Never mind. Just leave that alone. Fuck it. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. None of my business. But that's just, I don't know, man. A grown ass man that's damn near 40 with Hello Kitty on their fingernail. I don't know. You know? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a little weird. Grown ass man, damn near 40, with multiple kids. With multiple kids. Only claiming one of them. With a hookah stick in his mouth, making duck faces. With Hello Kitty on his fingernail. You know? I don't get it. It's just weird as shit to me. Hey, and another thing that's weird as fuck to me is BET. Fuck BET. I'm gonna keep it real. White people been owning BET for damn near 10 plus years now. And it makes perfect sense on what Childish Gambino said. It's weird as hell that this nigga, that him, that he has more Grammys than Will Smith, which is wild as fuck to me, but he has the same amount as BET, Black Entertainment Television Awards, as Sam Smith. Shit, shit don't make sense. But what really pisses me off about BET is that not only BET doesn't really support West Coast artists, everybody that was at that fucking award show that's not from the West Coast don't fuck with us. They don't fuck with the West. They always talking shit about the West. They don't fuck with our music, none of that. But since Kendrick did what he did to Drake, now all of a sudden everybody want to be on our dick again. And I'm speaking about this terrible ass Taraji P. Henson performance of her dressed up like Kendrick doing the little not like us rendition shit is trash and I hate it. I fucking hate it because y'all wasn't fucking with us. I guarantee everybody in that room that was turning up to this song, I guarantee all of these niggas, all of them in there, counted Kendrick out. They was like, Drake about to wash this nigga. We don't care about the West. We don't care about Kendrick. Just hurry up, get him done, get him out of here. Now that Kendrick shut all these niggas don't like the West Coast. I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We could be on a 3-hour time difference. That's facts. Fuck you niggas, cuz. Everybody fuck BT. Fuck everybody of that's not from the West Coast in that room. Cause all of y'all niggas is bitches. Y'all all counted us out. And now all of a sudden y'all want to be on our dick again. Fuck BET. And fuck them and everybody in that room. Terrible. Oh yeah, fuck Double XL too. Straight like that. Ain't no I'm starting to feel like Double XL either one is trolling the West Coast or two, they just really don't fuck with us. Like fuck Double XL, fuck they magazine, fuck them as a company, fuck them as a staff, a record label, a motherfucking crew. Fuck the owner. And if you got a problem with what I'm saying, nigga, fuck you too. Fuck Double XL. Them niggas, this is like the third year in a row that they done left out a West Coast artist on the front cover of the magazine of Double XL. It's like the second or third year in a row. There is no artist on the Double XL freshman cover this year that did better than 310 Baby. 310 Baby with that Soak City record took over the entire universe. Took over the NFL, took over the NBA, took over commercials, took over the news, certain news stations. 310 Baby. This nigga went platinum while still in high school, graduated high school, was able to perform the fucking world's biggest hit at his own prime. The fucking record is platinum. No artist on the Double XL freshman cover this year went platinum. None of them niggas got the amount of none of their songs was played at the NFL, was played at the Super Bowl. None of them niggas songs was played nowhere on a mega scale like 310 Baby Soak City shit. Double XL 3 years in a row. I'm starting to feel like they trolling niggas. I'm starting to feel like Double XL is trolling. Cause there's no, like I said, there's no way in hell 310 Baby should not have been on that damn cover. Everybody on the cover of Double XL is nowhere near the heights 310 Baby hit. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. That's crazy as fuck to me. I would never understand that. All right, man. What else is going on in the world, man? Let's see. I'm still like low key pissed about that shit. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas really don't fuck with us. Like it's crazy. People really don't fuck with the West Coast on like no level. Like it's wild as fuck to me. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, nigga, this fucked me up yesterday when I read this. Klay Thompson is leaving. I forgot what team he was going to. What team Klay going to? Damn, what team is that nigga going to this year? Was it the Mavs? It's the Mavs. Yeah, man. Klay Thompson going to the Mavs of all places. I never thought he was gonna leave. To be honest, I never thought that nigga Klay Thompson would leave the Warriors. I figured he was just gonna be a Warrior his whole career. That's low key surprising to me. And out of all places you decide to leave to is the Wolves. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got players over there and shit. I mean, the obvious, but I don't know. I just don't see it, yeah. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I don't see it. Oh, nigga, I hate. I hate this culture sometimes, a lot of times, but I really hate the culture whenever the presidential elections come around. I hate the culture whenever the presidential elections come around, bro. And the reason why I hate it so much, because all they doing is just using the culture like dummies and pawns. And it pisses me off that these rappers, female and male, people of the culture, they be so happy just to take a picture or be in the White House taking pictures with the president and shit like that just for them to be like, "Oh man, I'm in the White House." But where's the morals at? Like you know damn well you only in that White House just to say that you was in the White House. I feel like everybody in this culture sees President Biden and be like, I'm not voting for this sleepy, drugged out nigga. This nigga gonna have a goddamn stroke at some point up there talking. Like the way that slow talking shit, that blinking all slow and shit that Joe Biden be doing, nigga, that's stroke. That is stroke written all over that man's face. I hate the culture, bro, and that they let these niggas use them like that. Like the Democrats is some vicious motherfuckers. They know how to play on people's what's the word I'm looking for? They know how to play on the culture's love for certain artists and love for like motherfuckers that we look up to in the industry and shit like that. Cause it's like they know that we gon' it's like they treating us like niggas, yeah. Like I'm trying to find a cool way to say it, but sometimes you just gotta not sugarcoat shit. The Democrats treat black people like niggas. I mean, granted, all politicians do, but the level that the Democrats do it on when they play on black people's IQs and emotions and shit is disgusting, my nigga. And it's even more disgusting that the people in the industry, in the music, in the hip hop world, let themselves be used like fucking dummies. It pisses me off. It pisses me off that they just let them play them like idiots. It's like, bro, you can't see what they doing. and you just doing it for a check or like I said, just to say you was in the White House. Like, come on, man, stop being a coon. like, like stop being a coon, bro. I guarantee, nigga, that White House at some point was a slave house, nigga. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I feel like at some point the White House, even if there was a president in there or not, nigga, the White House then had some slaves, nigga. I don't give a fuck. It was some slaves at that White House, bro. I don't give a shit. Just look at the White House is built like a slave house, nigga. The White House is built like Mass's house. That shit disgusting. That's nasty work. It's nasty. Also nasty. Hey, shout out. Oh no, it's not gonna play back. All right, so oh, hey, shout out Travis Scott, bro. Travis Scott, Travis Scott, when he performed, I give Travis Scott the title of one of the greatest. I wouldn't say greatest, but he's one of the best performers this generation has had, or the culture has had. I would say in the last 10 years. I give Travis Scott that. He's one of the best performers this culture has had in the last 10 years. But shout out to him because this nigga literally just let people on his stage. Like people run up on his stage and he just let it play out. Like, all right, go ahead. I ain't tripping. You ain't here to do nothing to me. We about to turn up. When I'm watching this video, he kicked his security guard off stage because he was too slow. The nigga with the security guard was too slow to catch the fans, so he was like, "Hey man, get your fat slow ass off the stage, nigga. You slow as hell. This nigga would have been did something to me already." All right, it's crazy how I didn't even talk about the billboards. I just been talking, but shout out to King Dot. I touched on the topic a little bit, pause, but shout out Dot, man. Shout out for real. Shout out to the King of the West, man. There is billboards as you can see in the thumbnail. That is billboards all around Los Angeles, Compton, Inglewood. I don't know about like the Valley or like Hollywood, but I know the south of the 110, it's a bunch of billboards all around Compton, Inglewood, Watts, South Central. I don't call it South LA. That's South Central to me. Anyway, I love that there's billboards all around the city of the iconic picture that took place at the Ken and Friends pop-up show, bro. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Like, that shows unity in the West, man. Unity that we haven't had in a very long time. Like K Dot said on stage, if you not from the West Coast or you wasn't in the West, not even just the entire West Coast, because the entire West Coast felt it. But when Nipsey died, that it was like LA was like in like a somber mood. When Nipsey died, that night he died, it was like anger. People were sad, pissed off. But then the next day, for like a week straight, it was it was like a weird, eerie feeling in LA, bro. It was weird. Like it was a weird, crazy feeling in LA. Like the city was in somber. Like it was like gray clouds, fucking like it was weird. Like I can't really explain it. Like just thinking about it gives me chills right now. Like the week after Nipsey died, bro, that week the city was just feeling hella weird. Like I've never felt that kind of energy before in the city. That shit was just like, bro. It was like hair standing up, the chills was going, everybody. It was like so many people were like so fucked up over Nipsey dying. A lot of shit kind of just stopped for that, at least for that week. I mean, there was probably still a little shit happening there and there, like shootings and shit like that. But for the most part, it was just quiet. It was quiet. It was too quiet. Like I've never felt the city like that before. And the same shit happened when Kobe died. Same exact feeling. Same exact very feeling when Kobe died. It was the same shit. So when K Dot said on stage, like, we been fucked up since Nipsey died, we been fucked up since Kobe died, that was real, bro. So for Dot to do that and for everybody, shout out to Dot, but we need to give the real praise to everybody that was at the show, that performed, that was backstage, that helped put the show together. Shout out the Coast Guard DJ Head. Shout out everybody that put everything aside, all of their friction, any misunderstandings, everything. Like shout out Jason Martin, known as Problem. Shout out Jason Martin because he was telling he was talking somewhere in the interview. I forgot where. I think it was on Community, either Community or yeah, I think it was Community or somewhere. He was talking somewhere, but he was pretty much saying like there was a certain artist and the entourage of a certain artist was talking about doing something to another artist. So that artist was like, "Hey, nah, we're not doing that. You gotta leave and send his homies home. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. You gotta go." So just hearing that and hearing how respectful, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. The West Coast, the West Coast artists and the entourages and shit, security guards ain't getting no respect. Security guards ain't getting no respect. Nigga, security guards get their ass whooped. Security guards don't get no respect when it's a West Coast artist and they entourage. Security guard ain't get no respect. That security guard about to get fucked up. So for to hear that all the security guards were getting respect at the forum, and they were like certain artists and entourage was like, "Oh, I understand, bro. You just doing your job." To hear that shit is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So shout out to everybody that was able to keep everything intact. Shout out to the billboards going around the city, man. That shows unity. That shows unity. That can stop a lot of shit. Just that billboard, just these billboards being around the city can stop and put a halt to a lot of shit, bro. And also too, it's also to talk about a lot of shit that happens in LA, like in the tourist spots and like Fairfax, the Beverly Center, all that shit out towards that way, all the robberies and everything that happens out towards that way. Yeah, it's some people from LA doing it, but it's mostly out of towners doing that shit. It's mostly people from like Northern Cal and San Diego and the IE coming out to LA doing all that shit, robbing jewelry stores and clothing stores and shit like that. That's not really LA doing that. Like LA, we calm. It's not a even this summer. The summer usually in LA is murder time in LA. Summer in LA is murder time. So far, we in the middle of July. I ain't heard nothing. Like I'm pretty sure some shit happening, but not on the scale that it usually happens on, which is fucking amazing. It is beautiful. So hopefully the peace in LA, especially with the help of K Dot doing the show and the billboards and everything, hopefully the peace in LA stays peaceful. It can happen. It's happening. I just hope it stays that way for a while. Because up until the pandemic, everything was peaceful in LA, bro. Up until the pandemic, shit was beautiful in LA. After the pandemic, niggas had to get shit back right, and it just got ugly. It just got ugly. It just nasty work. But it's okay. We back. We back. Let's see. Ain't no news happening. Damn, ain't nothing else happening. Oh well, shit. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. We here. We here. Fuck it. Oh man, I need to. What I need to do. Although I ain't gonna lie, I like going live on the phone better because I feel like going live on the phone helps push your content and your live to a larger scale of an audience than it would if you didn't go live on the phone. Cause it's different. Like the shit that YouTube is doing, like they're low key taking TikTok's whole algorithm and everything. Like they pretty YouTube is pretty much still in TikTok, which is why I truly believe the whole TikTok ban and shit that's going on. I solely believe YouTube could have a hand in that happening. Like it's YouTube, cause YouTube is a part of Google, nigga. YouTube is Google, nigga. If they wanted to shut some shit down, they could. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube was like, hey, all right, we see what TikTok doing over there, right? We see their live algorithms, their short algorithms. All right, let's make a YouTube short. Let's get all that popping and situated. Let's bring most of the content creators on TikTok. Let's get them to come over here to YouTube and do they shit on the live streaming and shit set up on their phone. And let's give a couple mil. Let's give a couple mil to the government. Like, hey, you feel me? Like, get rid of these TikTok niggas. Get rid of these niggas. We took their whole little sauce. YouTube, like, we took TikTok's whole little sauce. Their shorts, the mobile live stream, all that shit. Yeah, we gonna take all that. Here's a couple million to the government. These niggas up out of here. Ban TikTok. Get these niggas up out of here. We take their whole sauce. Guarantee that's probably what's happening. I wouldn't doubt it. Money talks, man. Money talks, which is still an amazing movie if you never seen it. Money talks though. Money can get shit shut the fuck down any and everywhere. Damn, out of all the childhood white women, like white actresses from child, like Lindsay Lohan, the Olsen twins. It's a few of them, others that I can't think of. But out of all of them, Amanda Bynes is fucking loony right now, okay? But out of all of them, Lindsay Lohan is the only one that don't look fucked up. Like Lindsay Lohan look cool. Like she didn't age that bad. Not that bad. I mean, it's still a little but it's not bad. Now, you want to see somebody who fucking aged terribly? Go look at Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson. Oh my God. Pamela Anderson looks like a fucking taxidermy human. Like somebody just stuffed that bitch. She's not even really alive. Like Pamela Anderson look like she's not even alive for real. Like I'm not even bullshitting. Please, please look up Pamela Anderson. Look up Pamela Anderson in 2000. Then look up Pamela Anderson in 2024. You looking at two totally different people. Two totally different human beings. Pamela Anderson looks fucked up. Like, fucked up. Pamela Anderson look bad, Joe. I've never seen somebody look more fucked up than that in my life. It was low key nasty, like nasty. I just fucking went blank just now. Oh my god, I just went blank. Sheesh. You know what you can do? Subscribe to the channel and peep out the music I just dropped. I drop music almost every fucking day, which is wild that I have that much music to where I can drop. Like I have so much music, I can drop like 5 to 7 song mixtape and EPs for like the entire year. Like I'm just putting out singles and shit now. Like I just put it, and it's all on my YouTube channel. I just put out singles here and there. Then I'll be like, all right, let me just put out a little mixtape real quick. Bam. All right, more singles here and there. I got a lot of fucking music, and it's kind of like even just beats, all kind of shit. I just be dropping shit, bro. Fuck with your boys. Fuck with the boy. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where is the man? I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him back? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. This real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage and show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You was signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on the like that record. Ho, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. I randomly just be rapping that shit. Like I can be in a whole conversation that would have nothing to do with hip hop, and I would just start rapping that shit. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy because it just makes you think like, nigga, that is a cold ass diss record. Me personally, I like not like us. It's motherfucker hard as shit. Not like us is a great diss record, probably one of the greatest diss records of all time. But to me, Euphoria is just like that shit. Like Euphoria is cold. All Euphoria is cold as a motherfucker. Then to me, I feel like the most disrespectful diss record of all time is Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is disrespectful as fuck. Like, like not like us is disrespectful, but bro, Meet the Grams is very disrespectful. Meet the Grams is the most disrespectful diss record I've ever heard in my life. And we got diss records out there like No Vaseline. And diss records out there like what's that shit? Hit 'em up. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. That's disrespectful. But Meet the Grams? That is cold. This nigga literally did a whole fucking story. This nigga literally did a motherfucking, he wrote a letter to Cuz family telling his family like, hey, your son is a weirdo. Like your son is out here perverted as fuck. And your son is still out here hiding children. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to tell you is heavy. Now listen. For you to tell somebody's parents your son's a sick man with sick thoughts, I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. That is disrespectful. That's more disrespectful than I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Nigga, your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. He should get fucked up. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in the cell for the rest of their life. For a nigga to tell your son that he wished your grandfather wore a condom, That's disrespectful. Hey, cuz, that's disrespectful as fuck. Kendrick really told Adonis, hey, yo, grandpa, I wish that nigga wore a condom, cuz. That is fucked up, bro. That is the most fucked up shit in the world. To tell a kid that. Like, nigga, I low key wish your dad wasn't here. Which also means I wish your little ass wasn't here. That's the most disrespectful diss record ever. Meet the Grams is the most disrespectful fucking diss record ever. That's more disrespectful than Tupac telling Biggie, my fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. Nigga, what? Like, bro, dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. That is disrespectful. Cause that's fucking that's like I don't care how how cool you tried to play that off. Like, oh, it's funny. You said I had a daughter, nigga. Where's my daughter? Like, I don't care how cool, calm, collected you try to be in a situation like that. When a nigga tell your kid that you are not a man, when a nigga tell your kid that he wish your father would have wore a condom, we gotta like we gotta fade, cuz. Not even like nigga, it may even get past a fade, my nigga. Like, and I just seen Whack 100. Shout out Whack 100. Whack 100 was talking to DJ Academics, and Whack was telling DJ Academics like there was a certain person. There is a certain person in LA by the name of Wacko. Not Whack 100. It's two different people. There's Whack 100, then there's Wacko. Wacko from Compton. He controls a lot of shit. I'm gonna just say that. I've never met the man per se. He's not like a boogeyman. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like he's like a motherfucker to be afraid of, but he does have a lot of say so in LA. Outside of Compton, LA as a whole, Wacko has a lot of say so. So Whack 100 was telling DJ Academics that this individual Wacko is the was the communication between Drake and OVO. I mean, between OVO and Kendrick, and was pretty much keeping all the diss records out the streets and on record. But if I was Drake, I would have been like, Wacko, all due respect, after Meet the Grams, I gotta fade this nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. There is a mutual person in between the OVO camp and Kendrick's team that conversates with both of them, that got a lot of respect in the industry, that can make that happen. Wacko, if Drake really needed a fade from this nigga Dot, Wacko will be the person that can put that shit together and make it happen. All right, we're about to get back into the lyrics for Meet the Grams, because this shit is disrespectful. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard. I know the challenge is always gonna beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grow. And you're a good kid that keep good leadership or that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that bad religion. Please remember you can be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong, you're a black man. Even if it don't benefit your goals, do some push-ups, get some discipline, don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. That is fucking disrespectful. Then this shit, dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them, especially with all the girls that hurts. Especially with all the girls that hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. That's your art. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in the cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizes them and kinks of a nympho fetish, grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keeps on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised and he's keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle. He should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. That's disrespectful, yes. That's disrespectful. If I was Drake, bro, I wouldn't even had dropped the Heart Part 6. If I was Drake, I wouldn't got in contact with the right individual and like, hey, I need a fade. Fuck music. Like K Dot said, fuck a rap battle. This is a personal battle with yourself. Cool. If I was Drake, fuck the Heart Part 6, fuck music. Let me make a phone call. Hey, I'd tell that little nigga I need the fade. If I was Drake and I heard Meet the Grams, then you know what's even more fucked up? Meet the Grams comes out, then literally the next fucking day, Not Like Us comes out. I'm telling you, if I was Drake, bro, I need a fade. I don't give a fuck. I need a fade. If I was Drake, we need to get down right now. Not now, but right now. That shit is disrespectful. That shit disrespectful. To write a letter to a nigga parents telling them I'm sorry, but hey, your son is a motherfucking child predator, bitch. Aw, nigga, this nigga's a hoe. This nigga Odell Beckham Jr., cuz you a hoe, nigga. You was just doing that little bullshit dance to the Drake shit. Choosing sides, nigga. Now you crip walking? Fuck out of here, nigga. You chose your side, nigga. Go over there. Go to Toronto. Nigga, go with the light skinned nigga, cuz. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go to the light skinned nigga. How long I been on this bitch? Over an hour. Over an hour. I don't know if I want to. Hop through. Hey, we really made that bitch famous. Like, we making anybody famous this year. Like, well, not this year, but just in general. Like, for the past, what? Damn, hey, when was that? When was that one girl popping? That Catch Me Outside bitch. That was like, what? That was like almost 10 years ago. We just make anybody famous nowadays, cuz. We really made this Hot 2 bitch famous. That's wild. We just making anybody famous nowadays. We used to pick and choose on who we made famous, my nigga. Now it's just anybody. Showing off my moose knuckle. Oh, that bitch. Oh, oh my god. Nigga, Glorilla for real got a moose knuckle. I'm saying that because she said it herself. Nigga, it's on her Instagram. Nigga, showing off her moose knuckle. That motherfucker fat. Motherfucker fat. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, man. I don't know, bro. I think I've been on this motherfucker long enough, man. Oh. You punching a teen? Oh. Oh, nigga, that's a teenager. Why you punching them like that? Got that dude pinned down, punching the shit out of his little ass.
And a badge on and said, "Are y'all residents here?" And I was like, "No, sir, but we are guests." He said, "Well, y'all need to get up and leave." By Williams' count, at least 4 people were hit by the off-duty officer. She says her daughter's scalp is swollen and bruised. Her son has a busted lip. Emotionally, they are drained. Williams says she plans to press charges against the officer who she says attacked her family. Galveston police also telling me Rivas was working as an off-duty security guard at this apartment complex at the time of the encounter. But when I spoke to the leasing office, they told me Rivas is not an employee.
Oh.
In video, you can see a uniformed Galveston police officer holding a teen down.
Oh.
Blows from an off-duty officer.
Cuz. So this nigga, this fucking cop is fake playing security guard at an apartment complex. What type of weird shit is that? This nigga is playing security. That's not even your job. The police station told the news channel that the police officer was there because he was working security at the apartment complex. The apartment complex is like, nigga, we ain't hire this nigga. He's not employed by us. So this nigga was lying, saying, oh yeah, I do security at an apartment complex. It seemed like he only do security at these apartment complexes just to punch on people. Cuz that's crazy. Hey man, this world is fucking sick, dude. This world is sick and it's only getting sicker and sicker, dude. This shit is disgusting. Anyway, man, I think that's it for the boy. I gotta stop saying that. Because, I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where was the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Alright, man, fuck y'all. I'm out this bitch.